Hello, Meoni here, and welcome to another video for Final Fantasy XIV Patch 7.1. Today we're looking at a brand new hairstyle added to Final Fantasy XIV in Patch 7.1, specifically this hairstyle. This is known as Doing the Wave. This hairstyle is obtainable from 8-player Dawntrail treasure maps, inside of which a portal may rarely spawn, that gives you access to the Cenate dungeon. In here, treasure coffers have a chance amongst many other items added in the patch for this hairstyle to drop. Currently on the market board, this trades for around 9 to 10 million gil on my own server, with those numbers varying and likely to drop in the coming days and weeks, so definitely shop around. Thanks to the patch giving us all a free Fantasia if you visit a certain Moogle in Old Gridania, right next to Apkalu Falls. Available only until patch 7.2 by the way, so don't miss out on this if you want to try out different options. Thanks to this free Fantasia, let's look at all of the race and gender combinations of this hair. But first, whilst we look at just my character, let's talk about the controversy surrounding this, as this hairstyle has not come without some questions from the community. Originally back in 2023, Square Enix ran a hairstyle design contest. This contest led to many incredible styles being submitted and many considered to be placed in the actual game, an honor that many artists worldwide are very excited for, having your design in your favorite game. This then is just one of many contests the game runs, for hairstyles, furnishings, even weaponry, as we also saw added in patch 7.1. So it's a great thing. But this time it seems Square Enix may have missed the mark slightly. Originally designed and submitted by the user Mad Queen Momo, this hairstyle in the design stage was titled Natural Curls. It won a place in the design contest and demonstrates a thick curly wave. As you can see, this image shows how their hair would be displayed. Now if we compare that to the patch notes and the Doing the Wave hairstyle, referencing to be inspired by the design contest, this is clearly quite a lot different, and many in the community, quite rightfully so, on social media and official forums, have been quite outspoken about these differences. Square Enix didn't stay quiet, thankfully, and they actually responded yesterday by stating, "Thank you all for your feedback on the hairstyle that we've implemented in patch 7.1. We would like to apologize for the major confusion we've caused. For this patch, we started to work on implementing natural curls from the winning entries of the hairstyle design contest, based on the idea of adding not only straight hair, but also a variety of other hairstyles. However, as the development work progressed, the light, delicate, and voluminous curls required for natural curls could not be implemented perfectly, despite the implementation of the recent graphical update in Final Fantasy XIV, due to limitations such as the polygon count. Therefore, the finished result is a hairstyle that has not been implemented as natural curls, but as a wavy bob hairstyle, which is called Doing the Wave in-game. However, since we did use the winning entry as a reference in the development process, we included a statement to that effect in the patch notes. We're deeply sorry that this has resulted in a great deal of confusion and concern. Although we were not able to make it happen this time, the development team will continue to strive to implement many more hairstyles in the future. As for natural curls, which was not implemented in patch 7.1, we will persevere in our efforts to look for other ways to implement this hairstyle. We appreciate your feedback and hope you continue to enjoy Final Fantasy XIV, end quote. So let's look at this in the game more. In my own opinion, the reasoning behind the changes was a fair point. However, I don't think that the hairstyle should have been labelled or referenced in the patch notes at all as one of the contest winners' hairstyle, which is the bigger problem here. Whilst it clearly looks better in the actual game than on the patch notes still images, there are obvious differences from that original inspiration and the end result, making it completely different. If the design process in-game was encountering difficulties, and as Square Enix says here, they wish to try and implement this in the future when and if they have the capabilities to pull off that original design in-engine, then they probably should have just included it without mention to the design contest. And honestly, many people would just think it was just another added hairstyle. It looks so different. Take it at just face value like we normally do, and then we'd just move on if we disliked it. But I do actually think it's not a bad hairstyle. For those of you who want this particular hairstyle, it's there, available for use, and this is obviously what it looks like. There are many hairstyles in the list of winning entries that have yet to make their debut into the game from many of the hairstyle contests, and I hope that in the future extra care and attention could be put into labeling them appropriately when listing them on patch notes in official places, because a lot of the community reads into this, and that's a good thing and a bad thing for the most part. I personally cannot wait to see more of the long hairstyles make it to the game, and I hope that the game's limitations can be worked on in future character-related updates. Like, my hope for the next expansion 8.0 is that instead of new races, since it was mentioned that female Hrothgar supposedly would be the last one, but instead the updates can look inwards, and we could expand the character creator and customization options that already exist in the game. I think for too long now, the creator has been a dormant aspect of the game, and with so many graphical changes to how good characters can look now in engine, it would be nice if the creator was caught up. It's been left behind massively. You know, 4 face options isn't really in line with how MMORPGs of 2024 look. So, I don't know, maybe it's possible. Maybe we can start to expand that. And they did mention like character creation choices being important, so hopefully we can see that in future updates. Let me know what you think of this particular hairstyle though during the wave. If you plan to get this and go do some treasure maps with your friends or your FC, perhaps what you feel about the hairstyles implementation and what you would like to see done to improve on both the communication from Square Enix as well as in-game representations of design entries and their delivery of quality customization options for the game. I think it'd be interesting to hear your thoughts. Thank you so much for watching. More videos on the way from patch 7.1 Final Fantasy XIV, and of course, I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.